Hello and welcome, Guardians. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Yes, indeed, it's Bungie Day. So we're about to get into some first reactions to the Bungie Day, aka the D2 showcase, and hop into some of the highlights of what we saw there and everything that we're looking forward to for not only Season 18, Season of the Plunder, but also LightFall and so many other things. Let's get into it. So first things first, we gotta talk about it. I'm new here and a lot of y'all probably don't know who I am. And that's perfectly fine, because isn't that what the Destiny experience is about? You know, getting new friends, enjoying the experiences, pew pew, space magic, all the good things. Well, if you don't know me, this is an invitation to get to know me. My name is Sky. I'm one of your fellow Guardians here. I've been playing Destiny for a long time. I'm just starting to get into content creation, and I thought the D2 showcase, Bungie Day, this epic preview into everything that's coming to Destiny universe would be a great opportunity to introduce myself. And so I just want to have the opportunity to break down a little bit of what we saw today, talk about what I'm excited about, and really see where everyone's at. So definitely like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and let's get into it. So one of the first things that I really appreciated, and that Bungie has done a really good job of doing in the past several years in particular, is giving us some really clear reflection points. Bungie communicates to the community way more often than a lot of other game studios, and to not only do that, such as things like the weekly TWAB, the patch notes, but then on top of that, to go above and beyond and also give us these really clear "we hear you" touch points is a really great thing. And one of the things that they said they heard us loud and clear on was the fact that we enjoyed the narrative, that we enjoyed the campaign, and we enjoyed the ability to deepen our understanding and also our investment in build crafting. Here's what they had to say.
We're long past the era of content droughts. Instead, there are exciting story and events happening in Destiny almost every week, year-round. And we're not slowing down.
Each season, we want to keep raising the bar for narrative experiences in any live game. We want to keep pushing to create unexpected adventures that'll make every season of Destiny unique.
One of the things that makes me so excited is that we're going to continue to see all of this great campaign work, all this great narrative work into the future, not just for Season 18, but for LightFall as well. The fact that we are able to elect our different difficulties with the campaign levels, the fact that we're actually able to build into the different aspects and fragments and build crafting, everything that comes with the Destiny universe, the fact that we get to do that, and not only are they invested in us succeeding, but they're doubling down on the opportunities for us to know that in an accessible way. As someone who is a PvE main, loves to play all the characters, although again we are Warlock mains over here, but love to play all three characters, love to like explore and see all the like ooey gooey gushiness of what each class has to offer. To know that we'll continue to have these great narrative experiences, great campaign experiences, is something I'm personally looking forward to. Next up, we gotta talk about the new subclass. So for everybody out there who is saying that we were gonna get a corruption subclass, wrong. Not at all. To see this new preview of what they are calling Strand. Strand is the new darkness subclass that is coming with LightFall. Again, we're not getting it in Season 18, we're getting it in LightFall, which is coming at the top of the new year. They just debuted it. It's coming February 28th, 2023. So we have something to look forward to in Strand. And the fact that they talked about it being this ethereal, otherworldly, telekinesis, all the like really cool matrixy things really got me excited. So let's hear a little bit from them about what we can anticipate with this new darkness subclass.
Get a glimpse of this green energy. I wonder what that is.
Strand is the new darkness power that we discover here. Something that's unique about Strand, unlike any of these other powers we've ever had before, when you play through LightFall, you are discovering this power for the first time. No one in the universe ever in the history of Destiny has used Strand before.
Ooh, so tasty. So excited for all that we're going to get with this new subclass. And one of the things that interests me, but also I'd be really curious about for the future of this, is the fact that they've said multiple times that they're really interested in movement. So when we're talking about movement, they were talking about the fluidity. Notice how they didn't say it just for the hunters. Again, we know hunters for their movement, for their fluidity, for all the things that they kind of do in the space, and they're able to be a little bit more agile than the other two classes, warlocks and titans. But the fact that Strand is going to be fluid movement, very smooth and accessible to all classes, really gets me excited, because this means there's so much more opportunities to actually look into how we can build craft that for each subclass, versus you're just kind of viewing the hunters as the main class who is a movement class. So knowing all this stuff, knowing all the changes that are coming with R 3.0 starting today with season 18, oh my goodness.
Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso.
The next thing that stood out to me loud and clear was the new social experience in Destiny. As someone who has been a part of clans, has been a part of different communities across the universe, again, I've been playing since the Taken King, so I've been in this for a while. I may not be an OG, but I have been playing the game for a long time. And to see a lot of different iterations and the different ways that the community has had its ups and also had its downs, really interested to see how this new iteration of all these social features that Bungie is planning to put into the game, how they actually manifest in real time. If you've been playing Destiny at all, at least for 30 seconds at any given point in time over the past 7-8 years, you know that Destiny has been a historically hard game to play without having third-party apps. So, shout out to D2 Gunsmith, Light.gg, Dim, all the other, Bray.tech, all the great websites and all the great independent developers and folks who are just part of this community who built out these really great tools. And as much as it's exciting, we're also probably going to do a little bit of a deeper dive in another video, talking a little bit more about what this probably means for the actual community and for the universe in terms of third-party apps and how they will function with these updates, but also the things that will probably be embedded into the actual D2 game experience. So more of what we can do is actually in the game and not outside the game. And so there's a lot to really chew on there, but really excited nonetheless about the experience that we're going to have, and hopefully that there's going to be a lot to engage there, and it's going to be a really fluid, really cool experience, and allows a lot more opportunity for us to actually engage with other community members. Next up, Season of the Plunder. As someone who's avoided spoilers, leaks, drips, everything prior to the launch of the D2 showcase today, it was so exciting to really see Season of the Plunder debuted in all of its glory. The first thing that came to mind was, is this Season of the Drifter 2.0? Now I know a lot of people in the community did not enjoy, or maybe not enjoy, but maybe just had some feedback, a lot of points of feedback for Season of the Drifter and kind of where the state of the game was at the time. But what really makes me excited is both that we get to have this continuation of the Aramis story and how all that connects to the darkness and what that will mean in the lead up to LightFall, but then also, is this kind of like a redemption arc for the Drifter? Because what we see into the gameplay that they show us, what we see in a lot of the opportunities that are to come in Season of the Plunder, as we will get into gameplay, is the fact that we are in this like theme of what the Drifter's life was, right? Where we had a lot of the pirate ships, people who are kind of the bandit aesthetic, it's giving rebel. And for me, I'm really excited about what the season's content, especially the weekly story missions, are going to offer. We have, again, a new seasonal activity. So all the things that are coming with Season Plunder, super excited for. And again, really excited that I was able to avoid all of the leaks, all of the spoilers, and really experience it in its true form that Bungie wanted us as community members to experience it. So really excited about what this has to bring. Last but not least, we're seeing Destiny 2's new expansion, the Ninja Turtles.
After all we just went through, how can you even look at a pizza?
I don't want to look at it. I just want to eat it.
Not so much Ninja Turtles, but it does give a little bit of Ninja Turtle aesthetic. All jokes aside, LightFall is coming in 2023, and we couldn't be more excited. All of the alpha footage, all of the previews that we got of what the experience will look like in LightFall completely blew my mind. Not only are we in this like Matrix, Cyberpunks meets New York Fashion Week in the future meets Star Wars world, but also we have the opportunity to learn a little bit more about the new subclass. We get to learn a little bit more about Callus and what it means for him to be fully absorbed into the service of the Witness. And then also we get to see what this world looks like on Neptune. With everything that's coming in LightFall, there seems to be so much richness in the content that we're about to get. Not only are we about to get this new planet and this new experience, but also teasing a little bit what they revealed at the end of the showcase, the fact that there's going to be no more expansion sunsetting. This does not explicitly mean that we're going to get previous expansions back again that have been sunsetted, maybe hopefully, but knowing that they're working on their engine in the back end, knowing that they're working on a lot of background logistics, all the like dev language, things I don't know, not a dev, hashtag. But the fact that confirmed not have any more expansion sunsetting, and then on top of that, we're getting this new world, we're getting this new experience with LightFall, all the things that are going to come with it. I literally, my mind was blown. Just the aesthetic being such a shift away. Thinking about so much of what we got in the season of the Splicer and some of those aesthetics, it just seems like it was turned up to like 11 or 12 or 50,000 or whatever. Like whatever the biggest number you can think of, that's where it got turned up to. And to see all this be revealed, to see how excited the Bungie staff is, and to know that Bungie is truly invested in everything that they want for this vision, for me is really inspiring. Because at the end of the day, maybe we as Guardians don't always agree or align with where Bungie is trying to take the vision, but I think regardless, we cannot deny that these people are invested in telling a powerful story. These people are invested in really making sure we have a healthy community. And what we're getting and what we're seeing is that they're listening to feedback, they're seeing the critiques, and they're actually improving. And again, not a lot of other game studios, you really can't say that. You can't say that for every game studio. So to know that Bungie is really invested in the future of the game, obviously got to make that money, but also something they talked about throughout the showcase was the fact that this is like really like a legacy thing. This is a generational thing. This is people who have been playing the game for years and played in D1 or have friends or got invited to the game by a cousin or by their partner or like whatever their experience is, that people are a part of this universe. And it's up to us with all the different things to make it a healthy community ourselves and do our own part as a part of this larger vision of really telling this really powerful, punctual, persistent, pubescent, no, but really powerful story about fighting the darkness, banding together in times of crisis, and really doing all we can to like show up for each other, which I think is the perfect story to tell in the times that we're in. So if you couldn't already tell, I am absolutely floored. I'm excited. It's giving everything I needed in this showcase today. There's so much on the horizon with season 18 that starts today, season of the Plunder, with LightFall, with the new Darkness subclass Strand that we got a preview about, but obviously more details are to come, with the new social features that are coming. So much was revealed today. We're going to continue to follow up with additional videos to break down each and every part of this, but nonetheless, I'm just excited about what we're about to get into this Destiny universe. I've been in love with this game for years at this point, and I just want to share that love with others. So thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Look out for more videos. Follow all the social links, and we'll see you Starside Guardians.
Today is a perfect day to play Destiny.
So we'll see you in game.